So, oh.
Hey Dak, you got that backing track? Turn it on. Oh yeah, go ahead, pump it up. I'd love to catch a firefly that's far away. I see your whole crew staring as I put the speed down. You're like a soup can, I'm like Superman. I saw Veronica, the girl that put you off class, cause you played harmonica in art class. I know you want her to, but you don't move cause you don't have any shoes. You touch a pom-pom, I touch an A-bomb. Aw yeah.
20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill.
It's not about what they want, you just gotta walk your walk.
20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill.
It's not about what you wear, it's all about where you are. Oh look, it's a bad guy.
Don't worry about it, Darius, cause I'm a mile high and I'm the scariest.
I ride so hard, I got you tripping. You seeing how I'm flowing, not dripping.
I think you tripping, dog.
I pour sauce all up on your very nice pants. I like romance, you can't dance. Heart attack on deck, ain't got a chance. Kinda bright out, think I'll put your lights out.
20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill.
It's not about what they want, you just gotta walk your walk.
20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill.
It's not about what you wear, it's all about where you are.
I wish I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet. You are like cinnamon. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet. You are like cinnamon.
Hey guys, what you doing?
Avoiding death?
Come again?
I'm avoiding death. And I'm really freaking, thinking somebody's gonna shoot me.
You'll be good, bro.
I just wanna see a tree.
And you will.
No, I won't.
Shaggy won't be at the barbecue. Then again, I guess he is a barbecue. Technically, my lies are probably true. Tell your mama not to burn my shoes.
Sassy bad guy, what do you wanna say? Before my friend pulls your legs away. Cause pretty soon you'll literally be tripping.
Here comes a hot poker.
What we do is wrap it round, then we make it fall down.
You are like cinnamon. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet.
Wrap it round, then we make it fall down.
You are like cinnamon. 20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill.
It's not about what they want, you just gotta walk your walk.
20 nights in the ice is a long time when there's hostels on the hill.
It's not about what you wear, it's all about where you are. Now see if you can give it more bass. Hey, where's the music? Dak is dead.
I wish I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet.
It's not about what they want, you just gotta walk your walk.
I wish I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang sweet.
It's not about what you want, it's all about
Dak?
Hey guys, I think Dak is a zombie.
Really, what do you mean?
I mean, he's a freaking zombie.
But wait, didn't your ship just get shot?
Yes, but zombie.
It is terrible.
Yeah, you think?
You are like cinnamon.
Living around here, sometimes there's a lot of trouble and stuff, and you don't know what you're gonna do. But then I can't remember all this. But then sometimes somebody's gotta take out the trash sometimes. It's me and Mike, it's gonna be me and Mike with Green Rangers. Who can you call when your back is up against the wall? Green Rangers, we will unite. We will turn the darkness into light. Green Rangers, who can you call when your back is up against the wall? Green Rangers, we will unite. picking on some little kid. He took his ice cream and smashed it on the ground. It was up to me and Mike, we had to protect our town. I said, Predator, bro, that isn't cool. Look at that kid, man, he's only in middle school. Predator says, shut your mouth, boy, this streets is mine. I looked over at Mike and I said, dog, it's morphin' time. Street Rangers, who can you call when your back is up against the wall? Street Rangers, we will unite, we will turn the darkness into light. Street Rangers, who can you call when your back is up against the wall? Street Rangers, we will unite, we will turn the darkness into light. The fight raged on, my strength was all gone. I said, Mike, this is taking way too long. I'm getting hungry, bro, I gotta be home at 8. Mama's making tater tots, bro, I can't be late. Plus this suit, bro, this suit is so tight. Look at this thing, I can barely even breathe, Mike. I'm sorry, homie, but I'm going back home. This dude ain't even tough, you can't fight this guy alone. Street Rangers, who can you call when your back is up against the wall? Street Rangers, we will unite, we will turn the darkness into light. Street Rangers, who can you call when your back is up against the wall? Street Rangers, we will unite, we will turn the darkness into light.
You know you can't keep a good guy down. I'm back in Hackensack. It's my childhood in town. I've waited 30 years, but I'm homeward bound. I know you've heard of me, Chucky's world renowned. I used to chase kids, now I'm chasing teens. I'm always bouncing back like a trampoline. You know you want me, Jake. Happy Halloween. I'll be your best friend, then I'll make you scream. Jake, I'll be your friend till the end. Yeah, Chucky's coming home. All the time we can spend. I'm back to make a stand. Where the madness is stand. It's time to take a vow. Never stop till the dead. Jake, I'll be so friendly and sweet. I'll take your bullies out. Kill the doll at your feet. I'll take the butcher knife. I will drink and I'll treat. Yeah, there's no stopping me till the job is complete. Yeah, I'll be grabbing a knife, excited with anger. Yeah, I'll be taking a life on the Lakeshore Strangler. I can't stop, love the fight and the thrill. There's just one problem. This is kill or be killed. Call me a psycho. Well, I'm proud to admit so many victims. All those throats that I've slit. This is addictive. Never stop, never quit. I need a timeout. I'm too old for this shit. Jake, I'll be your friend till the end. Yeah, Chucky's coming home. All the time we can spend. I'm back to make a stand. Where the madness is stand. It's time to take a vow. Never stop till the dead. Jake, I'll be so friendly and sweet. I'll take your bullies out. Kill a doll at your feet. I'll take the butcher knife. I will drink and I'll treat. Yeah, there's no stopping me till the job is complete. Buy this doll for $20. I am Chuck, you're pretty f***ed. Yeah, Hackensack's become a sitting duck. You know your high school teams where you're out of luck. Yeah, urban legends often turn out true. Got a good guy doll on his after you. Chucky's coming home and I've bought the crew. Want a piece of me? Well, you're pretty screwed. All Hallows Eve, I'm going hell for leather. I got an axe to grind and many F's to sever. Chucky's infamous, I'm gonna live forever. Grab a butcher knife, there ain't nothing better. Patronize, I'm gonna condescend. I got a potty mouth and I will offend. So come on, Jake, let's play pretend. I'm your Chucky doll, friend till the end. Jake, I'll be your friend till the end. Yeah, Chucky's coming home. All the time we can spend. I'm back to make a stand. Where the madness is stand. It's time to take a vow. Never stop till the dead. Jake, I'll be so friendly and sweet. I'll take your bullies out. Kill a doll at your feet. I'll take the butcher knife. I will drink and I'll treat. Yeah, there's no stopping me till the job
Welcome, everybody. It's us, Dr. Til and Mr. Kin of the North. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm down, everybody. Calm down.
I was giving them space to talk back to the TV a little bit or their phone or whatever. Well, I can go ahead and get rid of this guy. And I can turn this guy on. Boom. Look at that.
Nice. Look at that craftsmanship. That looks professional.
Hell yeah. As everyone probably does not know, if you look down in the description, I'm going to go ahead and re-grab that motherfucker from the back bar real quick. Or the just the two of this. There is a new Streamlabs link, a dedicated Streamlabs link for Mr. Kin of the North's Comedy on a Budget channel, and that's going to be where we are moving forward going to be doing this stream. So I'll get Ken to drop that link here in a moment, and make sure all y'all go over there and sub. Ken is a fucking fantastic editor, and he's got a great fucking sense of humor. So the motherfucker is a ninja with those clips, dog. And the fucking, oh dude, you guys seen the penguin one? Oh dude, he told me about that like last week. I was like, how the fuck did I never see the Frozen Asian Adrastia penguin video you did?
Dude, I was so proud of that, and like nobody saw it.
Dude, it's really good. It gets plenty of play on my pre-roll, dude. So.
I appreciate that. Thanks. Somebody's got to watch it, I guess.
Hey, Tracy in Alaska, how you doing? I saw Mr. D-Ball Money in the chat. Mr. Greg Gorilla Mo. Oh, I see Mr. Ken of the North. Hey, Ken. How's it going? Draco Rinswin. I don't know who that is, but welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. Not Renee. Hobo Chili was here earlier, and Yeti. And Nacho Damas stopped in to tell us we're late and gay. So, you know.
Yeah, that might be my fault. I might have said we were going to be here at 7:30. So that's on me, guys. Sorry.
Well, that's not on him at all. Discord. It's on those fucking furries.
Yeah.
Hey, JJ Lynn. Oh. So, yeah, those fucking furries, man. They can't do anything goddamn right. Oh, well. Lord bless them, as my father would say. Lord bless them. Bless their hearts.
God bless them.
That's like the most Christian way to say, fuck those people.
Yeah, literally. That's the old Ned Flanders. Homer hits him with something. He's like, God bless him.
God bless him. Yeah. So tonight we are, well, shit. Well, let's get a little shit. How's your week been going, Ken?
Oh, not too shabby. I got one more day of work left, one more 12-hour, and I'm actually getting really excited about this. Can I just say, can we get like a 20-minute silence of old Bill Paxton? Like when I was going over this movie and some of the other stuff he does, that was a national treasure. That died.
Dude, Bill Paxton was a fucking beast, man. I like. How do you start with this movie? Like it's hard to. I guess I should talk about my week, I guess, since I asked you about yours. I'm
sorry, yeah. How did your week go, Til?
Dude, fucking weirdest shit in the whole goddamn world. I had AP and Royce Lopez and Frozen Asian. He's on a lot. But both those motherfuckers came on my show last week, and I tell you, fucking got nervous.
I would be too. Then Royce came on later too, man. That show was awesome though. That was a hilarious fucking show.
Dude, that was a wild fucking show. And it broke a lot of records for my my fucking daytime show Ministry of Dude. I got like over 50 live viewers, and then we like finally broke over like 200 views on an episode. I was like, holy shit, nice.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got that old Daywave AP. I got that early
AP
morning,
bump.
late night bump, you know? I got like 10 new subscribers. I was like, nice.
You know, it's good if AP's sticking around. He's nice, but if he's bored, he'll bounce real quick.
Dude,
so.
AP is like, he comes off like he's got, some teeth, which he does. He don't fuck around with him on the internet. But the motherfucker's also a goddamn sweetheart. So like,
absolutely, man. He'll definitely pop on people's. I've seen him on just pop up on random people's stream that I didn't even know he knew about. He just sort of just hopped on.
Dude, and Greg says it was quality. Well, thank you, Greg. Greg here, Mr. Gorillamo MD, made a couple of videos for me that, well, I don't even know if they were necessarily for me, but they were of me. The dude.
I saw the one. It was hilarious.
He made a second one called Dr. Til's Magic Dentist Trip. Dude, the motherfucker had me dying laughing at work today. I was like playing it on the speakers for all my coworkers, going, look at this shit. Look at this dude this shit made. It's badass, Greg. Hey, Greg, I'm gonna show him on this next week's shows. So keep an eye out Wednesday. You're gonna be our opening there. So thanks for making those.
Yeah,
bud.
tell me how you pump that stuff out so fast, Greg. It takes me like 3 days to do anything.
CBDX at CBDX.com. Promo code GorillaMo. See, he says CBDX is coming. See, I knew it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's hella timing.
Those are badass, Greg. Well, shit. Let's get to the
I guess
movie.
you want to start talking about the old movie Frailty? How about it?
Yeah, I mean, God, it's been actually years since I'd seen it. I literally finished watching it when you got into the VC earlier. I've been so goddamn busy, dude. It's been a crazy week. I had surgery in my face.
How's that going? How's your face?
Oh, it's great.
Face
They're
all right?
more or less closed up. Like, they're still a little tender on the bottom. Top one, I've never fucking even felt any kind of, soreness to it. But yeah, it's pretty good. Never stop smoking. I'm a crazy man.
You don't let things like sepsis worry you.
Oh, well, I see. I had this routine where after I'd done smoking for like a period, I'd go take the little mouth syringe they gave me and use their little medicated mouthwash, and I just flush the holy fuck out of them. So,
Would you steal some medicated mouthwash?
No, they gave me like a whole like goodie bag. Dude, they gave me a prescription for Narcos, and I never even got it filled. Like,
Jeez.
my jaw is like as sore as, if maybe I like walked into like a fucking like a corner and hit my jaw, like, fucker. And, like, you got like a little sore spot there for like a couple days. That's it. That's as sore as my jaw's got. What up, K&J? Welcome. And Manu, hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, guys?
Let's see. I'm gonna add this background.
They had to put fillings in like 3 teeth one time when I went, and I had this sausage fingered lady that didn't even look down, and she's like drilling down to fill in the cavity.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever she did, I guess you have to to make sure everything's lined up and your mouth closes fully. You got to bite down on this piece of wax paper. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah.
She did the test, and I can't feel it. You can't feel anything. I'm all numb, and you drilled 3 teeth. Like, I'm all numb to hell. And I remember her damn sausage fingers is like a damn nightmare. But so I can't tell if my face is numb if I'm biting down correctly. That's her job to figure that out. So she said it was fine. When I finally got home a couple hours later, I noticed my jaw isn't setting correctly.
Ooh.
It's not landing properly. So I had to go back in like the very next day to get it fixed. And I guess they kind of know they got shit afternoon workers. Cause they had like this hottest like Indian chick ever just like take care of it for me. She came in all hot and bothered when she came in. Dude, she stuck a needle like in the middle of my mouth.
Oof.
Like not even the ones that try to do it on the side. She just went
my fucking
all the way.
arms chill.
Dude, yeah. And I was like, she was so hot, I didn't even care. Like the thing tickled my brain, and I didn't even care.
So she was a hot
that
girl.
hot. Yeah.
I don't remember who it was said
she was good at her
recently.
job.
I don't remember who it was that said recently. It was probably one of the ROTC guys. Said that there's only 2 kinds of Indian chicks in the world. There's, oh my god, she's fucking amazing, and
Yeah, I think it was Mersh. Mersh was talking about.
Oh, was it Mersh? I knew it was somebody. I don't really watch anything else but these fucking streams anymore. Like, I'll watch some shows here and there. Like, I watched the new Halo. Did you see that?
No, I'm hearing nothing but bad things.
Oh god damn it! It had some shimmer of promise until he took off his goddamn fucking helmet, and I was like, I can't watch another episode of this. Maybe I'm being silly.
I heard literally nothing but bad things. Like everybody's so excited about it, and like,
were they?
From what I hear, it's
I
like
never heard
people,
any people talk about it ever.
Well, before the story, like it was coming out when nobody knew anything about it. I was like, oh crap, they're gonna make a Halo movie. And then they heard they saw the preview and they heard what they were focusing it on, and like the people were going out of their way to have nothing to do with the video game. I was like, all right, well, this is gonna fail.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind them taking liberties with certain things. Like, one of the things that they're taking liberties with is that they're building up to the fall of Reach, obviously, from what I've seen in the first episode. So, I mean, they could prove me wrong later. They may never fall Reach or whatever. But that kind of would make sense in a way, because, like, why the fuck were we making Spartans if we didn't have these giant fucking monsters attacking our outposts?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit, Smorgasbord Dorgan.
That's an awesome name.
That's my buddy from back home. Mr. Dorgan, good to see
God's
you, bud.
country.
Yep. Well, Texas. Deep in the heart.
I said God's country. That could be anywhere.
I mean,
I wasn't
yeah.
sure where it was, so I just sort of said
I thought God's country was having problem with Palestinians.
Well, I wanted to keep it PC and I wanted to keep the channel going, so I just sort of left it open-ended there until.
I know, I gotta come along and find
Wait, did Tasty Marie enter the chat?
Yo, what up, Starving Honest? How's it going, bud?
Come on, man.
So yeah, I mean, there was like the action scene at the beginning was kind of cool. I'll give them that. The Covenant coming in, killing all those fucking villagers. You know, I was down for that. Like, it was kind of funny because like you see all the kind of diversity, you know, casting and shit.
Yeah, I'm sure they just hinted at it and they just like put it directly in your face.
Yeah, it was like it's like an outpost, right? And so like there's a lot of, you know, Asian people and wearing like side shaved haircuts and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like you're like fine, like, you know, whatever. And then the Covenant come through and like just kill all of them. And I was like, for a moment, I was like, oh shit, is this gonna be like, no, fuck this woke bullshit? I'm like, dude, Paramount might turn this around. And then I saw the rest of the episode. So,
jeez, I heard, isn't there like some chick that has like magical powers or something?
I don't know.
I heard that's like an actual thing. She has like magical
Cortana's
powers.
a naked girl in a fucking box. It's so weird. There's so many things. It's just like, why? Why did you do that?
I like how in these woke fucking things where they throw a bunch of Asians in there, what they do so everybody can tell them apart is give them wacky haircuts.
Yeah. Dorgan says, isn't that guy playing Chief? That's fucking Leif Schreiber's younger brother. He says, isn't he talks to play Solid
There's more than
Snake?
one Schreiber?
Yeah. Dude, he's a good actor. I liked him in American Gods. He plays Mad Sweeney, the fucking leprechaun. Like, I really...
That's his brother?
Yeah, that's Leif Schreiber's... I didn't know that either until just like a couple days
I didn't
ago.
know that either, yeah. They don't look anything alike.
Dude, he would make a pretty good Solid Snake. I'll give him that. He looks like Solid Snake. But,
I jumped off American Gods after like season 1. It's just getting convoluted and retarded.
It got even worse.
Yeah, it doesn't make any, like, it's just like whatever you believe is right, and then you can kill us, you can't kill us, we'll just come back. I don't know, it's just fucking terrible.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. I stopped like after what was the end of the second season. I was like, I don't know, they like nailed him to a tree, and I was like, I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, I don't,
Oscar Isaacs to play Solid Snake. Fuck, can they stop? Can they leave? Like, just not give Oscar Isaacs and Pedro Pascal any more roles for a little while. I'm getting sick of those two motherfuckers.
Everything. Anything
Specifically
with HBO,
Pedro Pascal, actually. You know what? Oscar Isaacs, now that I'm thinking about it, he's a great actor. They're both great actors. But he hasn't been as near as annoying as Pedro Pascal. Like, Pedro Pascal could be fucking Joel from Last of Us.
That annoys the shit out of me. There's no... You can say he's not a bad actor, but Joel needs some fucking grit. You know, you gotta believe this guy's a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't believe Pedro Pascal's a tough... I mean, like,
Pedro
he was
does not
alright as
give that
the
off
sand snake or whatever, the Viper.
He was like just quick with a spear, you know.
Yeah.
He had poison on his staff. Joel doesn't have a staff.
I don't know who
terrible.
would be a good Joel, honestly, though.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Boom.
It's just Logan, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly.
Yeah.
He's like he's
Okay.
right the exact age.
Dude, it's so funny how like just flamboyant Hugh Jackman is.
Right? Yeah. he,
Josh
like, sings
Brolin
and
would have been a
dances
good
and-
one too. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, Josh Brolin actually
absolutely.
would have been a good. Yeah, I didn't even think about him. He'd have been a good one
That would have
too.
been great.
But-
I pulled the Hugh Jackman thing out of my ass because somebody did like a fake trailer for it,
Yeah.
and they had I think they had the chick that actually does her voice, the one chick from the TV show that sucked,
Oh,
and
I know you're talking about.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Now you know what? We're gonna be talking about this movie, and I'm gonna just yell out the name of that show when I remember. It. It's gonna be in the back of my head.
Speaking of the movie, all right, this week we're talking about Frailty. Yeah, we're just gonna bust right into that motherfucker.
2001 Frailty. I did not know about this movie until years later.
I remember hearing about it and like seeing it on like DVD racks, and then I don't remember exactly when I finally watched it. It was definitely when I was like a teenager or something.
Yeah, it came out in 2001, and I didn't hear anything about it, and just came on TV one day. I was like, "Wait, Bill Paxton's in this and Matthew McConaughey? What movie is this?" And I sat down. I was like, "This movie is fucking awesome."
You know who actually pulled me to watch? This is gonna make you laugh. Who actually the actor that kind of convinced me to check it out? It was the fucking kid, the main kid.
Oh, Fenton.
Yeah, I can't remember. I should have had this.
I don't know.
already
It's,
done. I'm IDB.
I got it pulled up here. 1 second.
Matthew. No, I want to keep saying Matthew Lillard, but that's not right. Matthew O'Leary. Matt O'Leary.
Matt O'Leary, yeah.
I remember, like, when I was a young teenager, I was into those dumbass Spy Kids movies, and like he's in the second one. And I got older, I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?" I was like, "This was like his first movie."
And dude, he give him credit. Give both of the kids credit. Like, you're like gambling, or you're really playing with fire when you have a kid like with that much screen time who has to show that much emotion and that much acting ability. You know what I mean?
Dude, he was really
nailed
good.
it. He nailed it.
Child actor, whatever you want to call him. Like, he fucking killed it. Like, I think he might have outperformed Bill Paxton a little bit. Like, there's a couple of scenes where like Bill Paxton, like, I get why you need another director sometimes. You just need somebody to tell you to do a couple more takes, like just a couple more.
Well,
dude,
I think a lot of that, like, I think I watched some. I told you earlier, some people just going over it, and some of the things he did was like very on purpose and very. It's meant to be subtle, and he's meant to be like you're supposed to. Oh, kind of on a
should we
journey
give him like
to watch this guy.
a quick synopsis of the movie?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Go
for
ahead.
people, anybody who hasn't seen it. I don't know if anybody in the chat hasn't seen it, but hopefully some people will watch this later too. Very briefly, Matthew McConaughey walks into an FBI agent's office and tells him, "I know who this certain serial killer known as the God's Hand Killer, or God's Hands Killer, or whatever, is." And he starts spinning them this long tale about him and his little brother basically witnessing their dad lose his mind and become a serial killer from the point of view of like the main kid. And he believes that he's like ordained by God, and like these people that he's killing are actually demons and all this shit. And it's a crazy little fucking indie movie that like has a great little twist, got great performances from like the kids, Bill Paxton, fucking Powers Booth. Powers Booth is like fucking dude. That guy's voice was silky smooth. Like,
Yeah, dude,
like
and not only
butter.
his look, man. The guy just looks like he's ready to kill somebody at any moment.
yeah, that's why like when you get the reveal at the end, you're like, ah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see the evil in those eyes.
Yeah, dude, it's a fucking great movie. So like it's like they're seeing right now the fucking angel ascending from under the car and shit. So like this angel comes to fucking Bill Paxton in the middle of the night and says, "Hey, you're gonna be my fucking holy killer or whatever for these demons. Like the devil's trying to unleash his demons on the world for the fucking final battle." And so it's up to him and his two fucking children, prepubescent children, to find and kill all these demons. It's an interesting play. It was written by Bill Paxton, right?
I think he definitely directed it, and I think somebody else wrote it, but I think he was part of the screenplay.
See, yeah, it was written by Brent Hanley. Let's see what else.
So the reason why he kind of emphatically wanted to do it is because he's it's, I think in its essence it's kind of like a Christian themed horror movie, literally.
Yeah.
And he knew if anybody else took this over, like he loved the script, he wanted to be a part of it. I think he was kind of hesitating about directing it, but he knew if anybody else directed it, they would have turned it into like a slasher gore movie.
Yeah.
And he didn't want that, and that's why it's so stylized the way it is.
It's more of a psychological thriller.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the madness of a serial killer and this guy bringing his children into it. It's like, that's disturbing enough. And you don't really see too much blood in this.
No, I think the only time I was kind of noticing when I was watching, I was like, you know what? I think the only time you see blood is when he kills a quote unquote human.
Yeah.
When he kills the was it the sheriff?
Sheriff, yep.
Yeah, because fucking.
And then he gets well, sorry.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, spoilers, guys. This movie's 21 years old. All right.
Yeah.
Bill Paxton gets murdered by Matt O'Leary with a fucking axe named Otis. All right.
They
all
didn't
right.
even
Counts
see it
out the
coming.
bag. Counts out the fucking bag.
Gonna get complaints. You get a lot of
We should make a spoiler like flasher. Just have it going the whole time.
Oh, dude, you got the
Oh shit!
Hold
on, I forgot. Let me.
I just want to see what it looks like.
See, hold on. Okay, I can do it easier now, where they don't have to see it until I show it to them.
This is a little behind the scenes, guys. If this works out, this is gonna be pretty
Vamp!
tight,
Come on, Ken, vamp!
So in 2001.
Sorry. Wrong vamp.
Wait, how do I vamp? I've been vamping all wrong. To get back to the movie, like you said, or like I said, he wanted. That's why he went that to that like that really 50, 60 look of movies. That's why it looks the way it looks so much older than it actually is. It came out in 2001.
Yeah,
and it really does look like a movie made like. It looked like it came out maybe the same year as that movie. It comes out every fucking Thanksgiving.
What movie? Comes out every
A
Thanksgiving.
Christmas Story.
Oh, that fucking thing! I've never seen that movie.
How have you not seen that? It comes on literally every year.
I don't know. When I see it, I just go, ugh, no thanks.
And you really hated the 80s, huh?
I mean, I skipped most of them. Fuck, it's not opening for some reason. It's not letting me.
You're. Oh, really? That sucks. I worked so hard on that. No, I'm kidding. But your friend. I just want Paxton to say "game over," man. That was weird. One of the I did my research thing. The video guy, like, that's what they said his line he's mostly known for.
Mm-hmm.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the one I always go to is I love this. I watch this. I get to this part and I either keep watching the movie or I fall right to sleep. But I have to see the part where in Aliens 2, Wrigley's like, this little girl has been up here by herself for like 6 weeks and survived. He goes, that's great. Let's put her in charge.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that part. I literally watched. I say literally.
What are you?
I was at my friend's and he. Huh?
I said, were you Cuban or Mexican? Literally, bro.
Literally, bro.
Literally.
Literally.
Also,
I was at my.
figuratively.
Literally, bro. I was at my buddy's house and they just sort of threw this on late at night, and I got to that part and fell asleep immediately after.
Damn it! Son of a bitch. I'm trying to re-download it.
Oh really?
I think that there may be something wrong with the file, so I'm trying to re-download
Wrong with the
thing.
file? What did I do? What
It might have been when I downloaded it.
So we did where are we at in the rundown? Where
I mean, we kind of started jumping around. Yeah. So basically, Matt O'Leary does not did not buy the story from the get go.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, his dad in the first part of the movie is like how kind of he visits the guy and he sort of starts off that they were very happy. The reason why the mother isn't there is because she died giving birth to the second kid. But they made it work. They were happy, and then one night the dad just comes rushing into the room, like you said. Oh, I saw an angel. But as the story's shown, they don't give this big scene. They just show like the top of a trophy or something just flashing. I think it's in one of the scenes going by.
Yeah.
And it's like he just sort of looks at that and is like, what kid wouldn't be like, all right, my dad's nuts. He goes, an angel told me that there's the end of the world's coming and we gotta kill all the demons. And they're gonna look like people, but they're not. They're demons. So, needless to say, the kid is not really into it. He hopes that he kind of dreamed it or his dad forgot, but like the next day he's driving to school and his dad's acting all normal. I was like, all right, well that never happened. And then he's getting out and goes, "Hey, make sure you don't tell anybody that we're gonna kill all those demons."
Yeah, dude. I love the dad's nonchalance to all of it. All right, okay. Well, for some reason it wouldn't let me do it in studio mode. Lame. All right. So
Give
hold
me
on.
money.
I'm just gonna see the
Money now.
Green.
Me
Oh
a
Jesus!
money,
Hold on.
meaning a
Hold
lot
on.
now.
Let me chroma key this shit. All right. God damn it. Try that again. All right. Look at that. Look at
You're
that.
gonna watch it and you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Give me
Check it
money.
out.
Money now. Me a money,
Thanks, I'm
needing
okay
a
here.
lot now.
Yeah. I gotta turn the monitor on. Where are you at? There you are.
Just look and love it, Lucas. Don't watch.
All right. You're gonna get it again so we can hear it. Yeah.
Nice.
Donate at streamlabs.com/comedy
Give me money.
budget.
Money
There
now.
you go. Now I can hear it.
Me a money,
Yeah, me
needing
too.
a lot now.
There you
Dude,
go,
I'm
kid.
proud of that, man. If you know how hard that was to like.
Dude, I
I had to
know.
sort of try to-
There's so many things that like man, what clip would I spend that much time?
Exactly. Like you got to chroma key stuff and like. That wasn't a clip I found. I had to make that, so I was like, ah.
Oh, I've just
And
been
that took
stealing all mine
forever.
from YouTube. Everyone thinks
Me
I
too.
work so
I
hard on
usually
my
do that
show,
too,
but I
but-
don't.
I wanted that clip so bad that I went back and like did that. I had to go back and fix the audio because it doesn't quite line up, and it was a whole thing.
Dorgan says, "Do you accept all candy corn as donations?" I mean,
The answer
I'm
is no.
open to
Candy
the
corn is disgusting.
I'm kind of open to the idea right now.
I will take buckets of candy, just not candy corn.
Ooh, you got like that Christmas popcorn from last year?
I haven't seen that since I was like a little kid. Like one of those tins full of popcorn.
Dude, when the fucking Star Wars movies were out, that was the only Star Wars merch I would buy. Was they had the popcorn buckets with like old school, like they had like the prequel trilogies one, like a original trilogy one, and then like the new one. You know which one was never bought?
Still no on the circus peanuts. Those are again gross.
Circus.
You like gross candy. I'm sorry, guys. It's Milky Way or nothing.
Milky Way or nothing. Dude, the white chocolate Milky Way. Oh shit, doggy.
What is with you and white chocolate?
I mean, I just like white chocolate. It's the superior chocolate. Sorry.
In looks wise, yes, but in taste,
Oh, it's even better.
no.
I love it too when
Once
it's
you go
mixed.
dark, you stay.
It's nice when it's
hard.
mixed.
Yes. Something
Yeah.
about mix.
I know, right? You get the best of both worlds.
You got that chocolate and you mix it in with that milk. Ooh.
Dude, the white chocolate Kit Kats are the best. Those are superior to the Snickers. I'll give you that, Nacho.
I believe in my heart that's true. It just doesn't work in my mouth.
Yeah, so like this movie's like really like it really likes to play with the fucking balance between whether or not you believe Bill Paxton, and they kind of like the younger brother is obviously all in, right?
Yeah.
Starting Otis as the master race of chocolate. But yeah, like I couldn't have seen them taking this like in a more slasher way to where like you just no, he's fully correct because like they'll show you shit like that with the angel early on, but then like everything the dad does just looks nuts.
Yeah, and he's still got that appearance of just being a good dad. It's just like weird that he just turns into this thing. You know, he's making them breakfast or he's taking plate and he's like making these corny dad jokes.
Yeah,
And oh yeah, we're gonna go chop somebody's head off. It just turns into like a different person.
I love how he's always excited when he bursts in. It's time. It's almost like he's there for Christmas or some shit.
Get your shoes, boys. It's time.
It's time to get a crack-a-lackin'.
Time to serve the Lord. Oh, the best. So, yeah, obviously the kids, the one kid's all in, like a little kid that's totally believable, whatever his dad wants. And the other kid is, a little older and he's like, oh my God, my dad's crazy and he wants me to murder people. But then he's like, no, it's okay. God's going to give us these special weapons.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
The first thing he comes back with is an axe that says Otis on it.
Dude, I've always wanted a double-headed axe named Otis ever since I've seen that movie.
Right? Who doesn't? That was a sweet looking axe.
Dude,
And the thing I saw was like I thought there was some kind of maybe special meeting or something. I never heard anything biblical with Otis in it, but there was a couple of theories. But I think they said Bill Paxton just wanted it to look like it was handed down. It was something that was handed down from father to son, something like that. And he used the name Otis, if I'm remembering correctly, that it was a homeless guy that either helped him or he met one day that wouldn't take any charity. So he paid for the rights to use his name and he gave him that. So technically it wasn't charity.
ah,
Like I said,
interesting.
Bill Paxton is a real dude.
What a mensch. Yeah, it's sad he died. Man, he's a fucking great actor too. Can't
Yeah,
believe
and he was
Michael
great.
Biehn outlived him. Ugh, Michael Biehn of all people.
Why, how do you bring that up? The Book of Otis Spunkmeyer.
I mean, he was in fucking Aliens with Michael Biehn. Like,
Was he in? Michael Biehn wasn't in Aliens, was
yeah,
he?
he was. He was the main dude.
It's not Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Biehn.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm thinking of the British guy.
Michael
banging,
York.
No, he was banging the hot chick.
Michael Ironside. Just going through all the
No.
Michaels I know. Michael
He was
Fassbender.
in the Underworld movies, and he was Michael Sheen, maybe.
Michael Sheen, yeah. Dude, I used to love watching Masters of Sex before it got all stupid. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Like, the first 3 seasons were pretty decent. And then Sarah
I didn't watch
Silverman
any.
came in
I don't
and
know what-
fucked it up. It was
I don't
basically
know
Michael
what-
Sheen just fucking Lizzie Kaplan while having a wife
Nice.
in the 60s at a university.
But hey, I'll give it to him. He was banging what's her name, but she also banged Davidson. But what the hell's her name?
Oh, Beckinsale?
Beckinsale, Kate Beckinsale.
Dude, now that's
Man,
a fucking
she's-
timepiece. Oh, shit. I'd still fucking
Yeah.
tap that.
Still, I don't know. She's probably reeks of fucking Pete Davidson's drug-addled body.
You know what? We don't
flopping
judge.
on top of her.
We don't judge.
We judge. We absolutely judge.
I mean,
All right, Michael Sheen. He's a British guy. He's a little wormy, little nerd kind of guy. But come on, Pete Davidson. You're just trying to hold on to your youth there, Kate. What are you doing?
yeah. But maybe she just wanted to go where all the other famous girls have gone before.
Yeah. He's like right now. What was he? What was that guy on Aldo Rama from the '70s show? He's on a shit show and he wasn't really famous, but he was banging like every chick in Hollywood. That guy, Aldo Rama, whatever the hell his name was. Bez.
Wilmer Valderrama or Valderrama.
I was close. I got the vowels right.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I was like, he's doing that. I was like, how? What? Pete Davidson, really? This guy's like a walking carp. My dad died.
Dorgan says, seriously, what the fuck? You talking about that Pete Davidson fucked Kate Beckinsale? That was like all over the news for years. Like, it was like right after
Yeah.
Ariana Grande and fucking, what's her face? The Kardashian one. Kim.
Oh, he's on the Kim, isn't he? Is he still banging her? Or he did bang her?
Oh, I guess it's the other way around. Who else did he was, I think he was fucking Cindy Crawford's daughter at one point. God damn it.
God, they'll just do anything just to get the name out or something. Get their name in the paper.
Really? It's fucking terrible.
God.
I want my name in the paper.
Yeah.
Why don't I get any
you get
chance?
Headline: Kim Kardashian bangs total nobody in Minnesota.
Dude, could you imagine a fucking sadder thing than a tabloid based on streamers?
I feel like that's coming down the pike, dude.
I know it is, and I've hurt myself from the future.
You get these fucking big titty useless women just sucking on microphones, and they got like 10,000 people watching them daily. Do that. Not say anything. Not do anything particularly talented. Just fucking low cut shirt and just sucking on a microphone. 10,000 people.
Yep. Dorgan, he died in 2017. February of 2017.
Rough year.
Starving Artist, what's a newspaper? I didn't say newspaper, I said tabloid. Tabloid. I guess you could say like old Pot Awful was Mersh's own personal tabloid for the longest time.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a blog? He was like a blog.
He never wrote it down, did he? He was too lazy.
Oh, yeah.
He just pressed record and started talking. Or
True.
I guess stream.
How's that a tabloid? Isn't a tabloid written down?
I mean, I guess.
Like a magazine, ain't it?
What is the TV equivalent of a tabloid? Like, what is TMZ called?
Tabloid Movie Zone? Nailed it.
I don't mean what it stands for. I mean, like, what would you call that type of thing?
A show, TV show.
Okay. Now you went too general there.
Oh, it's called 3 letters. 3 letters.
I don't know what you call it.
No, I'm knocking all these out of the park.
Pissy PS of God. I don't know who that is.
Close.
I don't know who God Awful is. Gossip television? Yeah, okay, so gossip streaming, I guess, would be the equivalent now.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
lady
future, guys.
television.
Is it everything you wished for?
Yeah, isn't it sad? It's funner to talk about a horror movie from 20 years ago than actually think about what's going on in the world right now.
Oh, God. I'd rather watch Bill Paxton axe 1,000 demons in the face.
Yeah, over and
than
over.
watch
and
a second of any fucking news broadcast or current affairs fucking TV show or anything. There's like,
I'd rather
Nick
dig
Ricade
the hole.
Nick Ricade's been getting like his big bump lately from the whole Rittenhouse trial and shit.
Yeah.
Even that, I couldn't bring myself to watch any kind of coverage on.
Really?
ROTC might be the only coverage I saw of it because I was just like, I don't care. Like, I hope he doesn't go to prison, but I'm not gonna get myself emotionally invested in whether or not this kid stays out of prison. It's like, because this country's like fucked as is.
Yeah. It was already on fire when that was going on.
Yeah. So what am I gonna get my panties in a knicker for?
Whoa, hey,
Knicker,
hey, what?
CK.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Nuke this channel already. What are you doing?
I forgot to do the mute thing like I did on the other channel.
Bunch of fuck. No, I liked it because he did a little differently. He had like 5 to 10 different lawyers, and they all sort of broke down what why the attorney sucked. they should have did, why they eject, why they did this, why they did that, and it was just interesting seeing the process. Really,
Yeah.
and I think he was the only. That was literally the best. Oh, man, I gotta fucking. I don't know where that came from. I don't say that in real life. In my real life, I never use the word literally so much. That was the best coverage there was, just entertainment wise, and just breaking it down where you got like 10 lawyers with 10 plus experience each, 10 years experience each, just breaking down what's going on. It was interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure it was. It's just like, I don't know. Like, I'll probably watch it like in 3 years. Like, you know,
I can't do that. I have to. I was like, I'm not gonna care about that in 3 years. It's like as it's going on, I felt bad for the kid, but I get what you're saying, not being emotionally involved. But I also was like, if he was voted guilty, I'll be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
That's the way I feel about everything, though. I'm just like, or anything political, more or less, is just like, I don't. What do you want me to say about it? Like, I don't care, and even if I did, it wouldn't change a goddamn thing. So why exert the energy? Maybe I'm just ultra lazy. Maybe that's it. Like,
yeah, it was just like you don't want to even. It's not like you don't want to do work. You don't want to do things that might lead to work.
Yeah. Especially emotional work. I'm fucking Irish, goddamn it.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to have any of those.
Yeah. I mean, you avoid
It's outlawed.
those. The only things is gay.
But yeah, like I think it was Tennessee Marine that was oh hey Hat Man, how's it going? Any boobs?
Yeah.
Not tonight. This is a movie talk night, Hat Man. We're talking the
this
movie
is,
Frailty.
This movie's all boobless. I think all our movies we talked about are boobless.
We need to change that.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't like that trend at all.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
need
Hat Man.
movies
You're
with
saving us
more
from ourselves.
boobs.
That's the missing factor.
Star to be honest says just Till. Thanks, Star to be honest.
I'll go back to my stream then.
You're always
I was watching your stream earlier.
You're always welcome to hang out, Hat Man. Yeah, sorry, no boobs tonight. That's Fridays on Ministry of Dude, usually in the second half.
That would be my only complaint about this movie.
Yeah, this needs more boobs. But I feel like he would probably axe him like immediately afterwards.
Yeah, just cut him right off.
I mean, I like boobs. I don't think they need to be axed.
There was one potential one, and the first person he took out was the bloody nurse, I guess you can call her.
Yeah, the cryy face and the one with the mascara all down her face.
Yeah, when they thought everything was okay, like he was like, he got going back to the tools. First gets the Otis axe, and he's like, all right, that's an axe, that kind of makes sense. And the next one, he's got it wrapped. He brings in, he's like, hey kids, come take a look at this. How do you think there's some ancient like spear or some kind of random item that looked old from antiquity that would make sense for an ancient demon killing thing? He brings his cloth out, he starts unraveling it. It's literally like a lead pipe.
Hey kid, we're being raided by the Hat Man Squad, the Hat Army.
Oh, these degens,
or as they're known, the Israelis. Wait, what?
What?
The Hat Army?
Tennessee Marines entered the chat.
What up, y'all?
Israel, you
hey,
said
Harley.
Israel.
I saw Hat Man a second ago. What's up, Dexter? Nice to see you guys.
Harley,
yeah, you
Dexter.
get a wrench. Everybody gets a wrench here.
Giving out those wrenches. I told you we should be selling them. You gotta talk to me about these things.
You don't know about the back scam. I'm gonna break them all at one point and then sell them back to them for twice the price.
You sound like
You're exposing the goddamn business.
You left me out. I was out of the meeting. I'm late for one meeting and you change everything.
We could sell them over on comedy at a budget. They're on a budget.
At a budget. Play the thing. There's so many more people here now. Play the thing.
What thing? Oh, this this thing. Hold on. Hey guys, wait, there it is. Yeah.
Oh,
you
what's that? Oh, what does that say?
Streamlabs.com/comedy on a budget.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Yeah.
Other words were never said.
Yeah. My favorite part of that is where like Charlie's like doing like the word thing, like he's mouthing along.
He's mouthing it.
Doing the hand thing where he's like going over the script in his head.
Me money, me.
And
money
that's
now.
the part that Charlie wrote.
Harley, bro. Dude, the part before that was hilarious. He goes, I need you, I'm sick. My lungs will fill up with fluid and burst into a sizzle pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
A sizzle pop.
What up, ripping little big zongas? How y'all doing?
Hey, guys.
Welcome. We're just
We're,
having a chill movie conversation and other things about frailty. Enjoy.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, they
Just
can't
taking
see
the
my wonderful
conversation
hand
with you.
movements. I'm doing like great like
Air quotes.
Wheel of Fortune style like Vanna White hand movements. And they can't see all of them. Oh well.
I was doing air quotes for free wrenches. Totally useful, won't break down.
But Jesus, this fucking like I love these like early 2000s like low budget, like this was almost an indie flick. I think it was let's see, who was it? Fucking actually,
It was made for the whole movie cost. I think like the budget was like $11 million.
Yeah, that's fucking super low. I'm trying to
But
see
the thing that
what
sucks
studio
is it
actually
only
made
made like $17 million.
That's still a success. Made their budget back.
Technically, yeah, back then, yeah. But
Especially for
I heard-
a movie that's not a franchise of any kind. Like even in the early 2000s, that shit was already becoming, very prevalent.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking like an original like horror film with kids. Like I heard when they talking about sexy, well, not scaring her, so let's not go sexy. She was kind of thick.
Yeah, a little long in the tooth.
Yeah. Fucking sad stripper nurse, over the hill
Yeah.
nurse. When he flops her, I heard when they were doing the test audiences and they got to that part and he flops her down and he calls the kids out. And I heard in the test audience people started walking out. They were like they almost didn't put that like in the movie. They almost started like changing things up, but Bill Paxton was like, "Nope, this is what the movie is."
Dude, that's good. That was a good scene.
Yeah,
it was like their
it's
first
like-
kill. You gotta see that shit. Like you gotta see Bill Paxton like deal with. That was like one of the things I really loved about his characters is how fucking tortured he was the entire time about all of it. Like he's tortured about his son, like kind of like rejecting all of it, and like he's tortured by like having to find these people and shit. But then like he starts getting more and more comfortable with that side, but the son part starts weighing on him real heavy.
The ease he goes into like the killing thing and the absolute confidence he has at these are demons, they're don't worry, you're not and kind of feel almost a hesitation until he puts his hand on her.
Yeah.
He will start you don't know what the hell's going on. She might be freaking out because she thinks he's gonna try to rip her head off and he's getting all weird about it and like, oh shit, and then he just easily chops her head off and like sleeps like a baby.
Yeah. It's like once he touches her, like all doubt's gone because he sees the vision. Yeah, Star
like,
Wars.
shocked.
Yeah, we mentioned Paxton directs to this. Yeah, he did a good job.
Absolutely.
Has he ever directed anything else?
I found out he did like a short film thing, and then after this, he did the greatest game ever played with Shia LaBeouf.
I don't think I ever saw that.
It's actually I can tell now that I've heard that Bill Paxton did it. I was like, I actually enjoyed that movie, and I don't like Shia LaBeouf at all. Even before all this, I didn't think he was all that great. But
I enjoyed him fine as an actor. He did some good stuff. But like, yeah,
after the Transformer movies, this is like those movies sucked, and it might not even been his fault. His character sucked, especially in like the third one.
dude, like that first one, I remember watching it, and like it was like right before I went to film school. A lot of my friends, especially like my church friends, really fucking loved that first movie, and I just remember going, "This is probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen in a theater." Like the editing is all over the guy. Dude, I'm such a fucking snob about that shit. I'll be honest. Like I'm such a I'm an
everybody's a
unbearable
douchebag
snob
and-
about it.
It's weird if you got in like the music. Every kid's like, "Oh man, did you hear that part in the song where it did?" No, I just sort of just enjoy music. Oh man, I got some stuff you need to hear. It's like, no, I'm good. The same thing with like movie nerds or book nerds.
Otis
That's not
says
a
there were
creep.
characters in Transformers. Yeah,
I
there was
remember,
something like that.
what's her name? Jen Fox. I remember her.
Megan
That's about
Fox.
it. Megan Fox.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of hers. I don't like.
I liked her in that movie, and that was about the only thing.
I don't like toe
looks wise,
thumbs.
and then I didn't know about the toe thumbs at the time, so I let it go.
I mean, I saw him immediately. I knew she had toe thumbs right away.
I knew you were toe thumb right away.
I knew you were toe thumb right away. That's a clean drop for Nikki. Dude, Nikki
There you
gave
go.
me a drop of fucking IT saying he wants to fuck a mermaid.
Oh, he said that on your show, didn't he?
Yeah, and then like later that night, I just get like a DM from Nikki. It's just the fucking the file. I'm like, Nikki, you're the best. But see, and like, okay, so the way that like Matthew McConaughey, like, I don't think we covered this part. The way he kind of like frames us all to the FBI agent is that his older brother, or no, his younger brother.
Oh, his younger
Ad-
brother.
yeah, Adam.
He's Fenton.
Yeah, he's Fenton. He's the older one. His younger brother Adam is the one that is doing all these murders that the FBI agent is investigating. Which there's like, I think like 6 or 7. Which I didn't catch
Yeah,
this
they let.
last time I saw the movie. Like I remember seeing the photos up on Adam's wall. I thought he was investigating, something else.
Yeah.
And then, hey Selma, what's going on? We just here talking
Ew.
movies. Doing movie stuff and things.
Movie stuff, guy stuff, talking about boobs. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Guy stuff.
Boobs. Nice.
Boobs, murder, Christianity. What, guy stuff.
Yeah. But he like frames it as like his brother is the one that this FBI agent's after, and that his brother killed himself and then he buried him in the rose garden. Like he'd promised him when they were kids.
So when in the beginning it's Matthew McConaughey going to the FBI office,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently the story is I love boobies. I'm right, Selma.
Everyone does.
Who doesn't? You say somebody that doesn't is blind.
Trans woman or trans man.
Even they like boobs. They just like a different type.
I mean, look at theirs cut off. That's pretty
Yeah,
unlikely.
they like flat. They like surfboard boobs.
Elliot
But,
Page. Elliot Page hates boobs.
Yeah, God, she hates herself at this point.
Jesus.
Cutting pieces of herself off.
Dude, side note, I really want them to cancel or fire her and hire someone else for Umbrella Academy just so we get rid of
How
the
can you
fuck-
not? It's a totally different.
You breached contract.
Yeah, we hired a knobby-headed girl for this,
Yeah,
not a
we
knobby-headed
hired.
little boy for
We
this.
were casting for a, kind of tomboyish, cute girl, and now you gave us a effeminate Justin Bieber type. You're not what we hired. You changed.
What,
We have
what
to
the hell?
fire you.
Like, remember, like around this time, Frailty time, 2001, 2002. She was cute.
Yeah.
She was cute, and then I think like a year into announcing she was a lesbian, like her forehead changed. She dropped 20 pounds. Her hair started receding somehow. I was like, "Are you eating like raw sewage? What is going on?"
Cocaine.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm so happy with myself that I am who I am.
Probably lots of cocaine and Molly, I'd imagine. Fry those brain circuits. Sizzle.
God, it's like,
bitch.
what the hell happened? Like, she looks like an anemic impersonator of her.
Yeah.
You know?
R.I.P.
And that's before the whole cutting the boobs off, and I put a hat on, so I'm a boy.
Yeah. I don't. Sometimes you just wonder what goes through people's mind. It's probably best that we don't know, because it would drive us insane. And then we'd probably start murdering people like this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Start saying
yeah,
everybody's
he-
demons. They're demons.
That's what God showed him.
You know what's really annoying? None of these motherfuckers ever think that, I don't know, the guys who fuck us over at the corporate level and the They don't think they're demons. They always go after fucking just random, like, middle class motherfuckers. Can't you go after the goddamn 1%? You fucking psychos. I mean, don't do that, Susan. We're joking. We're joking.
Not encouraging that. We're just hoping there's a movie
Yeah,
illustrating
there we
how
go.
you could do that.
This is a
And
movie
then we
podcast,
follow that
Susan.
example.
This podcast is about movies.
Figuratively.
Yep. That's what we said.
Gotta learn a new word. I keep saying literally. I gotta say figuratively.
Storytelling, Susan.
We need to literally figuratively kill these people
With literal words.
that are attached to knives.
And bullets. I mean, grenades. I mean,
Figurative bullets.
fucking rocket
Mind
launchers. God
bullets.
damn it. Mind bullets. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
As in bullets that go through minds.
Or bullets that have landmines on the end.
Grenades.
That seems like it'd be a very impractical gun.
It's the worst gun ever. You may get one shot. But yeah, he goes in. Apparently, he stole an ambulance. Like his brother, I guess he was on the phone. He made up, or in the movie, gets a phone call from his brother saying, God's hands want him to do it, or the demons. There's too many demons in the world.
Yeah, he's like, they're taking over the world.
They're taking over.
And then he blows his brains out with a pistol like a man. I mean, like a... Well, he was a man, so, I mean, that's accurate.
Was a
actually.
man. Technically, you're accurate.
Yeah, I'm accurate. Yep, so, okay. I just felt, after that last one, I felt like I had to walk it back.
Technically accurate. Was the best kind of accurate.
My favorite kind of accurate.
Technically, I'm right. I might piss off everybody in the room, but I'm right. And so the whole story is that because of this weird pact he has as a kid, he's got to go. He stole his body from the hospital. That's why he's in an ambulance, and he secretly buried him somewhere. He doesn't say where.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't say later until a little later.
Yeah, until you get to know the story a little bit, and then he drove to the FBI agent for whatever reason to hand himself over there.
Yep.
So
there's like some little lapses and like little plot holes in that. It's like, why would you? So you brought his body to the FBI agent to tell him everything. I mean, did the cops not get a call for the gunshot? It's a movie. You gotta give it a little leeway here and there.
Well, no. For whatever reason, he wanted to talk to him. He didn't explain why he wanted to talk to the FBI. You find out later why he does.
Yeah.
But it was his brother, and his whole rationale is that he stole his body to bury him in a specific place, and that he did it because his brother. He thinks his brother is the killer of all these people. I think the rationale was this guy is looking. He's the head agent looking for.
Yeah, the God's Hands killer.
The God's Hands killer. So, and he was backed up by when he calls in. He was like from wherever. What's it called? Called Meat, Texas. Is it called Meeks or Meats, Texas? Is where they're from.
No, Meeks is their last name.
Meat. It's Meat. It's literally Meat, Texas.
Meat, Texas.
That's what it is. I think I remember saying the thing I saw. They like made a point to say is like, yeah, it was. That sounds like a town in Texas. Meat, Texas.
Meat, Texas. What do you guys do there? We're all farmers.
Of meat. And not just cow meat. Wink, wink. So they call in to talk to he talks to the sheriff to see if this story is bullshit. And she acts like, oh, what did that crazy Fenton do? Yeah, he stole an ambulance. The sheriff isn't here right now, but yeah, that story checks out. So that pretty much backs up his story. The receptionist at the cop store told him that everything. Yeah, his story checks out.
I'm reading some of these trivia. It says the script originally featured a reference to the boys wanting to go see the movie Alien, but Paxton had it changed to the Warriors.
Oh yeah. And he's like, hey, do you want to sneak out and go to the thing? And I was like, no. I was like, oh, that's a little too inside baseball. I better change it to the Warriors.
Yeah.
what little kid wanted to see the Warriors over Alien?
I know, right? I mean, The Warriors is a pretty good movie. I'll give it that. It's a fucking badass movie.
Not compared to the.
Warriors, come out and play. I like to do that bottle thing to people that sometimes annoy them. If I ever have like the opportunity, I'm just around 3 glass bottles randomly.
I don't get the appeal to that movie. To be honest, I don't
It's just a
understand it.
goofy like gauntlet movie. That's all. Maybe that'd be an interesting one to talk about from different sides on.
Oh, hey, yeah, we got to start a new Warrior burnt popcorn. You're on one side, I'm on the other.
The Warriors.
The one that loses is one that throws their bottle against the wall. Damn it!
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna go back to talk about the movie. What were you gonna say?
No, I was going to. Yeah, you go ahead. All in your lead.
I'm trying to think of where we're at.
We're at where he was telling them. We went over the general thing of why he's at the FBI place because he's the main guy looking for the
and he
killer.
brought his brother's body. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he's very skeptical because of the rationale. The story seems ridiculous, so he calls the sheriff, and she pretty much backs up the story. So he gets him he starts telling them as kids story, and then he's like, all right, well, take me to where the bodies are, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's when he tells them about them starting to bury all the demons in the rose garden.
Nope.
And
Yep,
then
right by their house.
Yeah, because they were like right behind a park or something like that. There's a rose garden in the park, and so they're just expanding their rose garden using human mulch.
We're helping.
Not one dog that came in that park and started digging up a body. I guess the Lord or God was protecting them or whatever.
Yeah, but then on which side of the story you think is accurate?
Yeah. So like he handcuffs him because he doesn't trust this motherfucker.
And
What's that? What?
I said nope. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't.
yeah.
He doesn't trust his son.
Yeah, so he puts him like in the back of a fucking one of the FBI cars. It's got like the mesh, like it's not a squad car, but it's like the FBI equivalent. And
when they're driving, doesn't that look like real driving? Like they're actually going. Like it just looks like they just put a camera on them driving.
yeah, they did really. That light stuff is. I mean, that's old hat for a lot of lighting guys. But some of the cheaper ones, like some fancier ones, will put them on like actual like moving tracks, so the lights go past or whatever. A lot of times they were just a swivel thing, and the people would just like spin their arms back and forth. It's do them in a motion. Oh, there goes headlights.
And that's what that was all like. That was all practical effects. They just had something watching, and they had the light going by every so often.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. I thought they were actually. I didn't even think about it. I was like, it didn't take me out of the story where I was like, oh man, they're not in a car.
And for like a nighttime set, you could do it real easy. Like you just black out the background, and then have like some lights on swivels and whatnot, and just have people moving the lights around and shit. It's not terribly difficult. I hate it when they use needless green screen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like even in some of the newer ones, it's like you can clearly see this. They're not in the car. That one, like
it's practical.
Where it takes you out of the story. Yeah, it was so practical, and it like those things when they got the green screen, and even in newer movies, like all right, they're obviously not there. It just looked like they mounted a camera on them driving. It didn't take me out of the story to the point where I'm. Wait, is that real? Not real? It's them driving. It doesn't distract you. It's like I'm focusing more on what they're saying than are they in a magic car and they're not really going where they're going.
Sometimes for the movie, I like the process background, like the old look. Like it looks kind of hokey, but in some movies it works really well.
And in this movie, it worked really well. Like I thought the movie was a lot older than it was just because of that look.
Yeah.
And it works perfectly for this, and it's I don't like remember the TVs, they probably still have them, but I guess they have that super high refresh rate, and it looks like you're watching a play and not like a movie.
Oh yeah, they're still doing it. You get your frame rates too high. Like
Yeah.
most things are filmed at like 25 to 30 frames. I think on film it used to be like 24.89 frames or some shit like that. And so because that's like essentially the frame rate your eye kind of perceives that. And so what looks most natural, like movement, and everything looks most natural at that frame rate. When you start getting up to like 60 frames a second, and it wasn't filmed at 60 frames a second, it has to duplicate like frames in order to get all the frames. So it just looks real fast and jumpy. Like it looks so.
Yeah,
I hate
exactly.
it. All my mom's TVs are like that. I bitch about it every time I go home for Christmas.
Yeah, my buddy tried to have a comment, tried to tell me that like, no, this is like, it's just seeing it super clear. It's just you're not used to seeing it like that. I was like, no, they're moving weird. It's almost like there's this fast ticking motion.
Yeah.
That everybody's weird. I was like, to prove it to him, I was like, go watch a football game. Nobody is moving like that. I was like, watching a live football game, you're not seeing these weird fucking ticks and these weird things. I was like, I get it. Like, it looks super realistic, but it looks like they're on like a speed track or somebody fast forwarded to 1.5.
You can change it, but nobody ever does. It's really annoying. It's like just set it to 30
I
frames
hated
a second. That's all it takes. Just set it to 30 frames a second, and it'll project at 30 frames a second, and it'll look right.
But even the ultra realistic movies now, or even without that frame rate, it doesn't look like a movie. You know, it's just like something so crisp and clear. It just looks like there's a pane of glass between you and what you're watching. Where, you watch an old Rocky movie and it's just you're watching a movie, and it's just like you can tell. I don't know. But it's also real like that. It looks more like a play rather than sitting down and watching a movie.
For video games, it works really well. It looks really good, especially for like the newer shit. Like if you're playing a first-person shooter, you want the more frames. But the PS5 or whatever is designed to push out 60 frames. If the movie was filmed in 30, there's nothing the TV can do but just like essentially fuck it up. Like,
yeah, so you're just gonna watch a bunch of fast robots at that point.
Yeah, dude, it's all because they've moved away from film so much in the past several years. Like everything's fucking digital now. Like the camera I have, I could fucking play if I wanted to. Uh-oh, internet's dropping out. Oh, there we go. We're back.
Stutter is?
Yeah, it stuttered for a second. That was weird. But yeah, like they've over the past and fucking George Lucas, weirdly enough, was actually responsible for a lot of this with the prequels.
Oh, when he went back in his films and put giant monsters walking in the background.
No, when he filmed the prequels, he filmed them. He funded and used the first like HD digital cameras for those 3 movies.
Oh, really?
Like he was responsible for what's known as the Avid system, like all the virtual digital editing you can do. All that comes from shit that he funded way back in the 70s. And then he and then he sold the company off for like a fucking couple $1 million or whatever. And it's still the standard in many cases for film editor or movie editors. Like some people use Adobe Premiere, but like fucking Avid's like still like if you go into like an actual editing house, they'll have like most of their computers will have Avid machines on them.
Oh, I've seen that before, absolutely. And I don't know anything about the film industry, but I've definitely know Avid and all that shit.
Yeah, it's still around, and like he funded all the surround sound fucking shit. Like Dolby was a Lucasfilm company, I believe, that split off from THX. Or either they split off, or it was like one of the guys from THX went and made Dolby or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly. Because
you mentioned Dolby, I bought a projector.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I have like a solar generator thing, and I just wanted to kind of. I remember camping. And I like camping and all that shit, but I also like my main thing. What I do is like saying "fuck you" to nature. If I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I can still have power for a fan, a projector. I can watch movies out there. If I just bring a USB drive and my projector and a giant screen, you know, I don't have to worry about being in nature.
Yeah,
But
that's the way to do it.
so the projector I have, I saw it in the little I didn't know it when I got it. They have some kind of weird deal or something against Dolby where anything I download that has Dolby sound, it won't play on the projector.
Huh.
There's some kind of case going on where the company that made the thing can't play Dolby sound. So
So
I have a bunch of
fucking
downloaded
lame.
movies. Yeah. And if it detects a Dolby player or Dolby sound or however that goes, I'll get the video, but no audio will play.
Nah.
On a shitty $50 projector, it could read that on a USB drive. It tries. I found that out. Like half the shit I did was on. It has Dolby sound. Like Dolby is like everywhere.
Yeah, it's one of those fucking things. That's what it sucks about like things like the movie industry. There's like 3 or 4 companies really. Like if you're gonna get like a camera, like an old school film camera that costs like fucking $500,000 or some shit, you either got an Ariflex or a Panavision. Those are the only 2 brands of camera.
Made their money back then.
Yeah, but you can tell this was actually still filmed on actual film. Like it was probably filmed on, it was probably like a regular 35, but like this was still back when real film like it was cheaper than doing digital.
Yeah, it was still like a super expensive process back then. Like it was around, but you would cost more money than doing film.
Well, have you ever seen
like it is now.
the cameras from from the prequel movies? Those things were probably as long as my desk is. My desk is like 4 foot long.
Oh yeah.
Like and
They
that
could
was
sit
with
'em,
a
but they could
lens, but
sit 'em.
still.
They could sit them. They're so long.
Yeah. Those motherfuckers, like you could stand that fucker up and it'd be almost up to your shoulders.
They're like, just put a chair on it. You know, you're not gonna be able to hold this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so this was like in the last 10 years of actual film. Dude, I miss film so much. It's got so much better, like just better look to it in every way.
Absolutely. It's just that editing process had to be a friggin' nightmare back then.
It got really weird once you went to like fucking like the half digital editing thing. So if I remember right, because we never actually did any to film editing. The way that they would do it is like essentially the computer would make notes, and
Really?
it would take basically because you have like all these codes on the side of the film. It would have all that code, and where you edit the movie, it would basically log what reel needed to go where, and like they put it into like this digital cutter, and it would like copy directly from the negative with all the, you know, do all the corrections and everything that you did later. Oh, that was actually a separate process, but you do all that, and then like you would take that after the film is edited, and you'd have the sound guys go in and do their shit and add their shit to the thing, and it was a real fucking crazy process. Yo, what up, Liberty Prime?
Yo. And like I said before that, even the digital stuff, like in like I think the 70s or 80s, like, you know, with none of the computer process or, you know, it being digital, like that was all.
Yeah.
That had to be so tedious and take so long.
Well, a lot of it, they had machines that would read the codes and do all that stuff for them automatically. They just had to know which reels to put in and shit. Because, like, you have all this different film, and, like, they're still, once they do something called dailies, where, like, after the film got processed from the shoot day, it would come back, and the director and everybody would sit down and basically watch all the raw footage with, like, with sound synced, but like untampered with. So you would just have the sound from the sound guy with no like any kind of editing or anything.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I know there's like computers that did that, but you got a guy who had to load the film, each individual raw footage, and they just sat in a room and just figured it out.
It used to take like 300 or 400 people to make a movie. Like, It was so
And
many
the
different
editor,
small
the editor was like
jobs.
the most important guy ever, and I think we've forgotten that over time. It's like the editing guy is literally the most important.
Yeah, he's in many ways he's the final writer of the movie because you can
Yeah.
do so many different things in the edit. And dude, this movie was edited really well. Like let me look at the thing again. I wonder who the editor was.
Yeah, it's got a good runtime. It's not crazy long, or it's not like too short.
Dude, don't you miss a solid like 90, 100-minute
90
movie?
minutes, baby. 90 minutes. Everything now is like 82 minutes, or it's a 4-hour mess.
Yep. Arnold
Batman,
Glassman.
hint, hint.
See what else?
People cared more about story back then rather than the pushing a message.
Yeah.
And not to steal. I mean,
Dude,
I'm not gonna pretend these are my own ideas. Go ahead.
the guy who edited this movie edited Married with Children Reunion. And the MASH 30th anniversary reunion.
All right, Bill Paxton's a legend just for that.
Yeah.
Bringing this guy in.
All the other stuff was like TV documentaries, TV movies. Frailty was like the only theatrical thing he ever edited. And I think he died like a couple years after this was done.
That might be the budget reason, other than maybe
Yeah.
Bill Paxton being the man.
But yeah, I mean, he's a solid fucking editor.
Yeah, it works. He killed it on this one. I was watching something on this and it said, the flashback, it's always this soft flashback where it kind of blends into the scene. And there's only like 2 scenes in the movie where it's just a hard flashback. It's the scene where Benton gets the call, or Matthew McConaughey gets the call from his brother saying that
Yeah.
he's going to kill himself, like hinting that that's a lie. And the other one was a hard flashback to when the angel flies down from the car.
Yeah.
Kind of implying, like, trying to give you that, if somebody's noticing these kind of things, or something that's putting in your brain that, hey, this might be a lie, or he's just sort of, this is how he remembers it.
We're 90 minutes into the show, so I think we could spill the beans now. Matthew McConaughey's full of shit the entire time. He's the goddamn killer. But here's something I did notice on the first watch. Like, of course, when I say first watch, it was years and years ago. I just never, if I did notice it, I completely forgot. But I didn't realize his brother had become a serial killer. Like, Fenton, the older brother, like, so
Yeah, that's the 6 people that died.
I didn't realize that went way back. I saw it when it I was watching it again. I was like, oh shit, I never realized that. I don't know. I guess I must have missed that years ago.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't. He didn't come after him until he was on his list. He said, because he became a killer.
It was just like a detail that for somehow escaped me the many times I'd watched it before.
That was the only thing I remembered.
No, really. I just
Like,
thought.
oh, okay. He waited. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought it was cool that like, like he's doing like this fucking Connect 4 thing with his demon hunting. It's like, I killed my brother. You're chasing my brother, so I'll kill you.
Well, my understanding of it, even like the first time I watched it, was he was always gonna kill his brother. That was always gonna, like, he knew his brother was a demon, according to his dad, but he wasn't allowed, because they kind of they foreshadow this when earlier in the movie when they find out their dad has to get a list to kill people from God or angels or whatever.
Yeah.
And Adam comes in with a list of his schoolmates that
Yeah, dude, that's
he
the
said God
funniest
told him.
fucking scene. Now, Adam.
Adam.
Did you
Gosh,
make all
golly,
these
what
up?
did you do?
No, Dad. God
Oh,
told
Ash-
me, I swear.
Oh, happy to do it. Ashes, this movie's awesome.
Yeah, this is a great movie. Bill
And he's like,
Paxton
"Oh,
at his
God."
best.
And it's like a real wholesome moment. It's like, oh, gosh, golly. Adam, did you write this? No. Don't you lie to me, mister.
If you remove the kind of fucked up context of it being a kill list, like it's kind of like
Yeah.
a cute like father-son scene. Where it's like,
And
you
that-
rascal.
That's what this movie does so well.
Yeah.
Where it just goes in these like really warped situations where it's if you take back the context, it's super wholesome. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, this guy's just trying to do the best for his kids. He just thinks he's a god warrior killing demons.
After a certain point, Fitton like tries to convince his younger brother to like run away with him, and that the dad's actually crazy. And
Oh, multiple times, yeah.
yeah, and so like the last time though, he's like, "Come on, run away with me" or whatever, and the kid tells the dad, and that's when the dad's like, "Well, gotta do something about." He like wakes him up super early. He's like, "Don't wake your brother. Come on." He's like, takes him outside and tells him dig a hole.
The literal feeling is like, come out here. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, dig a hole.
That's what the
10
impression
feet
you
deep,
get.
12 foot by 12 foot. What? What about rocks
What?
and
What?
roots and you know?
You'll figure it out.
It's a movie. Yeah. It's a lot of really just good soil there.
Very soft soil that a
Yeah.
child could dig a hole that long.
He digs so long he fucking blisters the shit out of his hands. His dad comes in and is like, "What did you do to your hands?" Because it's like aspirin and shit.
Yeah, he's like, again, that's where it goes back to that wholesome weirdness. It was like, yeah, you just made your kid dig a giant hole, and you're surprised that his hands are now look like they run through a cheese grater.
Yeah, you're like, this guy's a crazy person, but he loves his sons.
So he's like, you just murdered somebody, but take this aspirin. I don't want you to be in pain. But make sure you go into that hot sun and dig a giant hole to China.
Yeah. They make that into their kill cellar, and like the kids just getting like the more this goes on, fucking Matt O'Leary or Fitton's just hating this motherfucker more and more.
And it's from his perspective, so you're like, you completely like, he's kind of justified. His dad's going insane. He just asked me to dig a murder room.
Dude, I've always wanted a cellar like that. I thought that cellar was so fucking cool. Trying to convince my dad to let me dig one in his fucking shed so many times. He wouldn't let me do it. It's all sand in Texas.
Can I build a murder room underneath your
Like, I just want a
shack?
cool cellar. Just like hang out in. Like, look at this cellar. I got a couch in here.
Couch in here. I can hide bodies in here. It's amazing.
This is a rose garden, bro.
It's a death yard.
Death yard. A death garden. It's like Ed
a
Gein's
harbinger.
wet dream. Like,
Who?
Ed Gein, the guy they based Leatherface off of.
Oh, I know history. I got that. I just needed you to explain it to people in chat that might not know about it.
Yeah.
I'm a learned scholar.
Yeah, so like he digs the fucking murder thing. See, what point does he
Savage Garden.
yeah. What point does he go and try to get the sheriff to come arrest his dad? Is that like right after that?
Oh, it's pretty close after they get he's got to dig the hole for a few days. And then he puts the shed over, and the very next person he gets, he wants his son to, the old guy that he wants Fenton to chop his head off. And as he's trying to give him the axe, he runs out to the sheriff.
Yeah.
And during this whole thing, when he's telling his kids, he's like, you can't tell anybody about this, because God said if you tell anybody about this, somebody's going to die. So it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as the kid goes and runs to the sheriff, tells him the truth, and the sheriff's like, all right, kiddo, let's go to your house. Doesn't believe anything he says, knocks on the door, is like, hey, I got your crazy kid here. He's making up some crazy stories. Oh, gosh darn it. What are you going to do? And the kid's like adamant about it, and he's not doing anything. The dad, Bill Paxton's just sitting there like, yeah, what am I going to do? And he's like, there's a murder barn underneath.
A murder
Yeah,
barn?
no, you-
Here at the murder barn, we got murders 50% off.
pretty much not. Sharpen your axes.
Greg
Area
says,
holes.
oh, so he's fine with the murders, but his dad makes him do some yard work, and all of a sudden he's running to the cops, spoiled.
much jealous of that take that I didn't come up with that. But yeah, he brings the sheriff, and somehow there's nobody else in the office. He's
Sheriff
going on a
trips,
trip.
you know, he ends up with the axe in his chest. You know, it was a big misunderstanding. You know?
Whoopsie!
Dude, the fucking
Luckily-
fall, that stunt down the stairwell, that thing would hurt bad.
That stunt guy, and he had a fake axe in his gut. I'm sure that guy limped away from that, not happy.
Yeah. But that's like the first time you see blood is on the sheriff.
Yeah.
And like
And I like how. Go ahead.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say Bill Paxton walking down the stairs holding that axe, like almost like he's
Uh-huh.
tapping it. He's not. He's just holding it. Like that.
And he's like,
barefoot and shit.
to him, this is the first time he's killed somebody, so he's like puking.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, I've never
know, he
killed someone before. I've seen you kill plenty. They were demons.
Damon, stupid.
I love the like really awful Texas accent, but it doesn't take me out of the movie at all.
No, yeah, right. It's it's terrible, but it's like this is a long time ago. Maybe that's the way they did talk.
Honestly, didn't even think about it until just a few minutes ago. I was like, oh yeah, they did have like a really bad Texas accent. Like Matthew O'Leary is from Texas, so he doesn't even like have like a fake accent. He's just talking normal, like to him. Be hilarious if Bill Paxton was mimicking him.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this guy's directing this thing. But yeah, I guess he murders the old sheriff. So prophecy fulfilled. They even in the movie they do such a good job to where it's like during that scene where Benton's like, "I'll show you the garage." He's like, "Dude, do you have to?" And he looks and Bill Paxton looks at it. He's like, what do you say, Benton? Does he have to do it? Like basically saying like, "Hey, are you telling me I got to kill this guy, or should I just let him walk away?" And they kind of make it ambiguous in the movie. It's like maybe he didn't because he was walking out of there saying like, "This kid's crazy," and he just kills him anyway.
Yeah, I mean, well, he stops him with the I could show you where the bodies are buried.
That too, but the guy just seems like I came to the house, I talked to your dad, I went in this hole. Yeah, exactly, and he was like, "All right, I saw your hole. I'll show you where the bodies are buried. Get out of here, kid." Oh, axe. So now they got to bury the sheriff, and he the next day, or no, he starts cleaning the axe. He says, "The angel told me you were a demon."
Yeah.
So he goes, "I can't trust you."
See, it's not terribly long after that like Matthew McConaughey and Powers Booth reach the actual Rose Garden, right? I'm trying. It's hard to keep the timeline straight in my head.
Yeah, because there's like two different ones going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes like after he's like like, "Hey, I don't want to believe it. The angel, I prayed for you for the angel to talk to you, and he came back and he told me you were a demon." And then he kind of proved it by going to the cops. And then he after they bury the cop, that's when they lock him in the basement.
Yeah, and he leaves him down there for 7 days, dude.
7 days.
I think that's when like he breaks. That's when he officially becomes fucked in the head. Is when they leave him in the dark for 7 days with no food or water.
And again, you got to go into this movie thing. He's thinking this is like an ordinary, like just a murder guy going crazy, and he's trying to bring his family into it. But if you're watching this, you don't really know the ending. This is just like child torture,
Yeah.
It's like a child torture movie, and it's like this is why they had like a lot of critics kind of come after. It's like this is just child torture that you're glorifying.
Like, but wait.
Wait a minute.
Turns
it's
out
okay.
he was a
'cause
demon.
secretly-
Ah. Gotcha.
Actually, you just gotta wait till the end of the murdering and the child abuse and.
Yeah, it makes it all worth it. It's kind of like There Would Be Blood, where that movie's so goddamn long, but when you get to that final scene where he smashes the guy's skull in with the bowling pin, you're like, You know what? That
Yeah.
3.5 hours is kind of worth it.
I don't know about all that, but it was okay. We're gonna go.
I
on
said
a high
kind
note.
of.
Kind of, yeah.
Could have trimmed out another 40 minutes, I swear.
Oil Bill the Butcher
Yeah.
at both eyes. Yeah, he locks him in the shed basement. Nails it down. His brother's like, you gotta stay down there for a week. A week. It's like he gets 1 cup of water. He doesn't even get food. He's got to pour it through a crack.
Yeah. That's so fucked. It's like, you didn't give him food?
No. He
Like,
finally
you
opens
dick.
up after a week. He's like, pray to God. He's like, there is no God. Slam. Tap, 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 tap. You'll figure it out down there.
Kind of becomes demon-esque down there.
Yeah, he kind of gets even worse.
Yeah.
It's almost like torturing people is wrong.
Yeah. That's the real message of this movie.
Throwing your kids in a murder basement doesn't solve your problems.
What? Are you serious?
What? Call the presses.
Is that why my toaster's still not working? I just keep tossing it into a murder basement and nothing happens.
God. Now I got all these bones I gotta clean up. I wish somebody told me years ago.
It's,
Oh yeah, he
it goes
Go ahead,
down
sorry.
there. See what's after that.
Well, after a while, they do that scene where show him going insane, and you just see the part where Adam's like, oh, he's not responding, so they quickly open up the
Oh yeah, they have to do like the water on the lips and shit.
yeah. Because I saw God finally. Oh, thank God. There's nothing wrong with this story. I completely believe you. He goes, oh yeah, I totally saw God, and I want to help you with the next your murder mission.
I would have said I saw God on the first afternoon. Like
I would've
"Alright,
made
it's
10
all
minutes down
okay."
there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would've
that was
made it 10
quick.
minutes.
You know, it turns
Oh,
out
good.
I just had he was behind me the whole time. I just had to turn around.
I was looking forward. I got to look back. sometimes.
It's like turns out, you should look behind you sometimes. You'll find things you didn't realize.
And now I know. And knowing's half the battle.
G.I. Joe. I'm like, this kid's lost his God. He was down there 15 minutes.
I see demons. I see demons.
So yeah, he's like, I'll help you with the next one. And they go get this real fucking, I don't know, he gave me like real creepy vibes. He
Yeah,
was
they
like,
go after like a legitimate scumbag.
yeah. He's like yelling at his wife. He's like, shut the fuck up, woman, mind your own goddamn business. And he's
Sure,
like,
I'll help you with your tire.
he's like, huh, women, right?
You can't kill them.
Can't kill with him, you can't kill without him.
Sure, I'll help you with your tire. Hey, why are you guys wearing gloves? Ah, whatever. I don't even care.
The tire. Why are you answering so weird?
Hey, what's that behind your back?
Is that a pipe?
I don't even care. Just go to my garage. We're dudes. Dudes being dudes, am I right?
I love that, like, this one, the guy finally like gets a jump on him because the fucking son like knocked. I don't know why. I kind of hate that trope where someone backs into a wall and like gives up the fucking game like early. You bastard.
Yeah, everybody has every bad guy has a bunch of weird loose things in his garage. That if you
Yeah.
make one wrong step, you set off a bunch of booby traps.
I didn't realize until this time he actually had the tire iron. I thought the other guy was gonna like kidnap them instead, but he just had a tire iron that he was actually gonna give to them.
Yeah. Oh, oh no! Damn you for helping.
But then fucking Fitton comes in, smacks the guy over the head, and then gives Bill Paxton the opportunity to whack him out.
Yeah, which is a plot hole that it's like, if you wanted your dad to die, why did you help him? Why didn't you just let the guy like maybe murder your dad?
I think because he wanted to kill him personally.
Oh, because he's Yep. Okay. Story checks out. I like it.
So he goes back. They take the guy back to the murder fucking thing.
Murder
Cellar.
Garage.
Yeah, Murder Cellar. There we go. Dude, I was thinking about. I was like, this is kind of like a or not even ultra religious, but like a religious take on like Dexter.
Yeah, I think Dexter took some pointers from this. Absolutely.
They could easily turn this into like a fucking HBO show or some shit, and make it all like religious and serial killery and shit. I mean, now
Oh, yeah, they love like warping those. Yeah, they would love warping these things, and he'd be like transgender or something like that. But
Be a
he
black
still believes
guy.
in the Lord, so he's a good person, female. I don't know.
He's a transgender black guy in a wheelchair, just like Catwoman was,
doing the Lord's work.
with an axe.
One
Wheels
ramp
over.
at a time.
He's got a squeaky wheel, so you get the little, get the, like the follow scene. The guy running
got
the
away,
squeaking's like ramping up. You know?
He got away. There was a slight incline.
But yeah, so they're gonna like he's acting like he's gonna kill this motherfucker for his dad, and then instead he axes his fucking dad in the chest, kills old Mr. Bill Paxton, right in the heart, boom, right in the pumper.
Why didn't I see it coming?
Yeah, why didn't I stand to his right?
Why did I stand directly in front of the axe?
Yeah. I feel like I
Why
opened myself
Why
up to
didn't
this
the one
really
time I
easily.
didn't listen to? Yeah, why didn't I one time blindly not listen to the angel?
Yeah.
This guy's gonna kill you. Ah, you're
Which
such a
I
kid.
realized he's the homeboy's first murder victim.
Yeah, his dad. When he becomes full demon.
And you know what else? It also still fulfills that thing of like if you tell somebody will die, and both of them do
True.
die.
Yep. So tight story. Remember tight stories?
Yeah,
When
dude.
everything
Nothing left
made sense. And
unused.
foreshadowing made sense.
Yep.
Foreshadowing was like a slight tool rather than a blunt hammer that they do in shows that makes things so obvious.
So that's about the time old homeboy fucking realizes that Matthew McConaughey's been having him the whole time.
Whoa, you missed.
What a miss! What a miss!
So he asks his dad.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna let this guy go." And old Adam, old
Oh yeah.
son Adam.
Oh yeah. The little kid, the younger brother, grabs the axe and finishes the fucking job like a goddamn man, like a champ. Just goes right for the
Not
fucking
today,
face,
buddy. Not today.
and that's his first kill. Yeah, that's his first demon slay.
Technically, he didn't lie. He said when they go up to the house, my first kill was Bud White, and he was saying as Fenton, but technically Adam's first kill, demon kill, was Bud White or whatever the name was.
Yeah. I didn't catch that.
Well, I didn't either. I like I said, I watched a lot of reviews. I don't like taking credit for other people's work, so I'm gonna give it. I don't remember the name. I'm not gonna say like the source, but it wasn't my idea. There you go. I gave you credit.
But yeah, so homeboy kills the demon, and then like you learn from Matthew McConaughey that they end up getting separated into orphanages and stuff and get separated for several years, because they didn't have any family, so to speak of.
Yeah, I think they mentioned it and think it was only them three. That's why they're so tight before all this happened.
Yeah. And so that's when fucking Powers Booth realizes that, or he's like, wait a minute. So he like questions it, like, so how did that happen? If like how that happened, that makes no sense. Whatever. He's like, it makes sense if the person standing in front of you is Adam, not Fenton.
Well, he says in the thing was they go back to when they're burying their dad and the other guy, and he's like, promise me if you come for me, you bury me in the rose garden.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense because he's saying that to Adam. So it doesn't make sense that Fenton called him and said, "Hey, bury me where you promised me." Well, Fenton didn't promise he'd bury anybody. Adam promised Fenton that he would bury him in the rose garden.
Yeah, he's been telling it from his older brother's point of view this whole time, and the fucking Powers Booth guy, the FBI agent, realizes it, and all he has to do is touch the motherfucker. The motherfucker just falls over, like it goes like it's like he's being tased or something.
Which doesn't that part I had a problem with because all the other ones.
Well, they were
They
always
start
tied up when he
freaking-
did it.
That's true too, but they start freaking out, but they don't become catatonic, and he just becomes this.
Well, he's like becomes like almost like drunk for like a split
Yeah.
second, and then like he pushes him
Can't
over and the
move.
fuck yeah, he's like all dizzy and shit.
Yeah, because when he touches him, he goes over the story. He's like, I saw them all. Like when my dad touched the people, and they do a bunch of flashbacks where.
Yeah,
So
you
every
find out
person
that
that is-
the old guy actually was a diddler that killed children and like
A nurse was killed, like slit some dude's throat.
yeah, Powers Booth murdered his mother with fucking giant oversized scissors.
In the middle of laundry day for
Yeah.
some reason where the blood would get everywhere. It's so impractical.
But dramatic.
Yeah. On laundry day of no day.
Yeah, so you kind of learn that like this guy is like for real, and he throws Power Booth down in that fucking freshly dug hole, and he just takes the axe. Oh, dude, I love the shot of the axe laying amongst all the like the ivy and shit, and it's all wet.
Yeah.
His hand just reaches into it and grabs it and pulls it out. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
And then
He
he
did a lot of work with these shots, man.
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
and he murders Powers Booth, and
Well, Powers is like, they'll
yeah.
know who you are.
it's like they'll come for me. And he's like, nah, they'll go for Fenton. He's like, but they've
God will
seen you.
protect
He's
me.
like, yeah, God will protect me. And then right after he kills him, it immediately cuts to like the FBI office where everybody's being questioned and shit. And like the guy that was there the night before is being questioned by the other agents. And he's like, man, I shook his hand and looked him right in the face, but it's just a blur. And then
Wouldn't you immediately be arrested at that point?
well, except for right after that, the IT guy runs in and goes, we got a fucking problem. And he plays the tape, and it shows him sitting there. And then when he gets up and walks, on the fucking tracking lines, covers his face perfectly as he's going across the camera.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with this? And he's like, it's on every tape. I'm like, oh shit, this guy was right. He really is a fucking assassin for God.
Everybody get in here. We're clearly dealing with a warlock.
Yeah. The moral of the story is torturing white people is bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much the movie. Was there any other scenes?
So
after
that's
that?
the movie, and then they go to Fenton's house, and they see the list or Adam's list, and the last one is the cop that he just killed, and
Yep.
they find all the bones of all the people that he killed.
I love
down
that they're
there.
like, who the fuck is Fenton Meeks? That sounds made up. And they just immediately cuts to like the SWAT team. Hey, Roots, what's up? Outside the fucking
Roots.
house. And they're like, Fenton Meeks, open up. And they like bust in the door. And that's when they find like the kill list and all the fucking photos and shit.
Yeah, it's just like a orgy of evidence. It's like, oh, okay, this guy just wanted to be caught. Oh.
Yeah.
then
Apparently, he said his brother kept trophies in his basement.
Yeah. So he knew where they all were, and he just like led the cops to him, but he had to kill, Mr.
So
Mom
that makes me
Killer
wonder,
before
did he
left.
know that his brother was murdering people the whole time? Or did when God tell him and like, he called him freaking out? Is that when he like
Well, I
figured
think
out?
the call was fake. The call never happened. I think he explains in the movie that Fenton made one note, kind of send out a signal that he kind of knew his brother would see.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was like kind of got on Adam's radar with those fucking
Yeah.
letters and shit. Yeah.
And in the, I'm gonna read what you said, Roots, but I'm in the middle. In the movie, they say he only left the one note, and then he never left one for the other 5 or 6 bodies. But in the beginning sequence, it says like in a newspaper clipping, second body found. So it was like that was the only like one of the real discrepancies in the movie. I was like, wait, what the hell? Is like you completely going
Yeah,
against what you're saying in the movie.
That was a real 7 opening. That's probably
right?
I mean, it's not a bad opening, but that's probably my biggest gripe is it looks too much like the opening of 7. Like that was too
Yeah, it's
that was too soon ago or whatever.
It seems very almost cliche doing that with a
Yeah,
like, murder
but then the
mystery
movie
and
that
everything
follows
else.
is fucking phenomenal. So it's like, yeah, all
Yeah,
right,
it's
we'll
like,
let it
oh, I
slide.
can forgive it, and you know, you got to be one of those people that like look at every detail and just go to movies to complain about them. That's the type of person that would notice that thing. You
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah, it's not such a big
So-
thing that it's like, oh, it ruined the movie. Like, I don't give a shit that.
Yeah.
It's just, I would have chose something different, maybe. You know?
especially if it goes against the main narrative that he only went one note and he's a second body found with note. And it's like, okay, this well that doesn't make any sense. But it goes. What is it? After that, the cop goes directly to the town to talk to the sheriff, and lo and behold, who's the sheriff there, Till?
Oh, yeah, it's Matthew McConaughey in it.
Womp womp. And the guy he saw the night before looked directly in the eye and
Yep.
doesn't know who he is.
uh,
So go ahead.
that early in the movie, Powers Booth was like, "You're pretty good at this. Do you ever think about being a cop?" And he's like, "When I was a kid."
Kid. That's almost like they foreshadowed it.
Yep.
Hmm.
Nothing's
Almost like it's
wasted.
good writing.
It's pretty good. It's a damn good movie. I'd give it
Damn good movie.
7 to 8 popcorn kernels in my throat.
Yeah. 7 full throat choking definitely.
7.5 shells from a kernel lodged on the fucking interior of my esophagus.
We're talking picking kernels out of my teeth for a good week.
But yeah, that's the movie, guys. If you guys haven't watched it, make sure you go watch that shit. It's a good movie.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I want to say it's was that like one of the old I still didn't see who the fuck was the studio. Let me see if I can see the executive producers.
I think it's one of those small ones that has since like gone under.
Well, I was looking for maybe if it was like a Weinstein one. Fuck it. Who really cares? Look at the poster. What the poster tell me? Tell me, poster. Tell me,
I got the
poster.
wiki right here. Maybe I'll find it before.
Oh, it's a
here.
Paramount.
Was it really?
It looks like a Paramount thing down there. I'm trying to zoom in, and it's literally making it smaller. It's weird. It's a weird thing to do. I don't know. It won't let me zoom in all the way. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? But yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wish
good
Bill
stuff.
Paxton-
It was
I wish Bill Paxton would have directed some more stuff. I think he would have had a pretty good repertoire behind him, but I get it. He's more of an actor. You know, he acts.
Yeah, and I think this movie almost kind of hurt him at once because a lot of I think he had to go around and like ask. I think like what's his name? The Avatar guy,
Oh,
Cameron.
James Cameron.
James Cameron, and you got like Stephen King to kind of boost the movie up because they liked it and they try to get like better reviews out there, and it's just like because he didn't want this to be a career ender.
Yeah.
He wasn't ashamed of it, and he liked it. And obviously he did a really good job, but it just wasn't received well. Like I guess people weren't ready for a Christian theme horror movie.
Yeah, which is weird because it's not like ultra religious. It's just really
It's
God,
Christian
angels, and
themed.
demons. That's
Yeah.
that's about it though.
It's like a childlike view of Christianity.
Yeah, it really is, or a Hollywood like view of Christianity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think that brings us to the end. This is a good
So.
talk, man.
Absolutely. What a great movie.
It is a great movie. Do you have any thoughts on what we should do next week?
Oh man, I'm drawing a complete blank. I picked this one, man. Yeah, I think you're on deck here, sir. You want to do the movie you suggested a bunch of times? The Val Kilmer one.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that. We'll do Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. That sounds good.
I haven't seen that, so I can dive into that one.
Oh, you haven't seen that one yet? Dude,
No.
It is one of my favorite. Like Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. together are a perfect odd couple. And it's like
That sounds
early
like an odd couple.
2000s, like Hollywood liberals, so it's actually tolerable. The Pest, Nacho. I have not seen that movie in 25 fucking years. I've
Oh
seen
my
it,
God, that's
but I
been
do
a
not
long
remember
time.
it. That's definitely want to go on the list. All right, so next week we'll do
Absolutely.
we're gonna do fucking Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, written and directed by Shane Black, I believe. He also
Alright.
did. Do you ever see
like it.
the other guys or the Nice Guys? I'm sorry, the other guys is the Will Ferrell one,
Nice Guys? I don't think so.
dude, with Russell Crowe and fucking Ryan Gosling.
No, I don't think I saw that one.
Dude, what we could do both of those in one go if we wanted to. They're both,
maybe I'll watch both.
like the Nice Guys is a 70s themed detective, private eye movie, and then Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is more like contemporary.
Okay.
And you get to see Michelle Monaghan's titties. What?
Heyo!
Ooh. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys next Saturday. Thanks for joining us. We'll leave y'all with this American Psycho song. Maybe we'll cover American Psycho at some point by Nick Lusko.
Really?
Do not wear that outfit again. And if you wanna keep the speed, because I want to fit in. So
See y'all at the library. What's left of it?